everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all the books that I plan on reading in the month of January. So yeah, January is going to be a busy month. I started school on the 3rd, so my last semester of graduate school ever, and I'm so excited. It's going to be a busy semester. Just with everything going on in graduation and finding residencies and all that, but that just I'm still trying to keep up with reading. I think that's like my form of de-stressing, I find. So yeah, I'm really excited. I have 5 books here that well, 6 technically. I finished 1 already on the 1st, but 6 books in total that I want to share with you that I plan on reading. I also plan on doing a 24-hour readathon the day this video goes up. So keep your eyes peeled for that, because it's something I've seen a lot of people do and I think it would be fun, and I'm not going to make myself stay up for 24 hours. Like, that would like kill me. But just see as much reading as I can do in 24 hours. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first book that I have here is the Tales and Teacups book club pick for the month of January and February. So this might be something that I end up reading in February. I don't know yet, we'll see how it goes. And it is The House at Riverton by Kate Morton. And this is her debut novel, and I'm super excited. This is her 4th book that I've heard that I've read, and The Forgotten Garden and The Secret Keeper are by far some of my favorite books ever. Like, they're very impactful, so I'm really excited for this one. So basically it's like, if you're a fan of Downton Abbey, I think this one will be like totally up your alley, and I'm really obsessed with this show right now. But basically it follows a girl named Grace who is kind of a servant for, the servant at the Riverton house, and while they're having kind of like this glamorous party, a poet shoots himself, and the only people that witness it are the wealthy family's daughters and Grace has kept this secret for years. So when she's like an elderly woman on her living out her last days in a nursing home, she is approached by this director who wants to kind of go do a movie on the events that took place during this party. And so Grace goes back with this director to Riverton, where she's kind of reliving everything that she's kept, like the secrets the memories and secrets that she's kept for so many years. So this one kind of has a dual storyline, judging from what I know from Kate Morton, and it kind of goes back and forth. So I'm really, really excited. If you want to know more about it, I'll have like the book club and everything. If you're interested in participating, I'll have everything linked down below, so you can go and check that out. But the due date to have everything submitted is February 23rd. So this next one is one that I actually already finished, and it is A Wrinkle in Time. I always get the title wrong, but this is like a childhood classic that I never ended up reading, and I won't do too much about what I thought about it right now, so you'll have to wait for my review that I have to film still. But yeah, I just wanted to read it in anticipation of the movie that's coming out in March, and so yeah, I'll just leave it as that because you guys all know about it and I don't want to spoil anything. So this next one is one that I'm currently reading right now, and I'm finally getting to it. It's been on my shelf forever, and it is The Last Letter from Your Lover by Jojo Moyes. And so I'm really excited about this one. So it follows a girl named Jennifer who, which takes place in the 1960s, and she wakes up from a car crash and she doesn't remember anything. She doesn't remember anything about her life, the car crash, who put her there, or anything. But when she's kind of going through her stuff, she finds these letters that are written to this man, and something like along the lines like it's really confused because she finds that she, before her accident, was willing to risk everything to go and be with this man. So she's trying to put together the pieces of the puzzle, like from these letters. And so flash forward to 2003, we're finding Ellie, who stumbles upon these old letters and wants to know what's happened to these two people and like kind of their storylines and how like everything ended up. So yeah, I'm only like 50 pages in, but I'm really liking it so far, and this is going to be the 3rd Jojo Moyes books that I've read, and so I'm really excited to pick this one up. Like I said, I've been on my TBR for like the past 3 TBRs, and I'm actually finally getting to it, so I'm really happy about that. So next, this is one that I'm really excited about. Like again, like I made a rule for myself for 2018. I have to finish all the books on this TBR shelf that I have here before I can read the new ones that I got for Christmas and my birthday. And this one is Uprooted by Naomi. I've heard so many great things about this, and I feel like, especially because it's so cold, this book will be a nice fun run to read. I don't want to know anything. I know basically the general plot of this, where there's like someone who's called the Dragon, which protects this town, and then I don't know how many years, every 10 years one woman is must be handed over to serve him, and the main character ends up getting chosen, and it just takes off from there. But I think this will be a fun fairy tale. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm very much excited to pick this one up finally. So yeah, so I'm kind of breaking my rules where I said where I'm not reading any of the new books that I got, but this one is it's related to my school, because I'm doing my master's in orthotics and prosthetics. I'm going to be helping these people, so it's kind of like schoolwork, and it all ties into there, so that's how I kind of found a loophole there. And it is Stronger by Jeff Bauman, and this is like his memoir of his experience of being at the Boston Marathon and losing his legs, and just his experience there. And this is something, like, as a prosthetist, like, this is something I'm going to be working with these people and just kind of seeing from their perspective, especially this one because it was so traumatic in how it happened. So I think this one will be really interesting and impactful, and I think this will help me be a better practitioner. So I'm really, really excited, and thank you to my brother George for getting this to me for my birthday. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to pick this one up, and I think it will just be, I want to read this before I watch the movie, so yeah, that's why I'm like, I need to get this done now. So this last one is one that's also been on my shelf for a while, and it is The Kitchen House by Kathleen Grissom. And basically, I don't even know anything about this. I bought it at a used bookstore and it seemed interesting. So basically the premise of it says, at the turn of the 19th century on a tobacco plantation in Virginia, young white Lavinia, who was orphaned on her passage from Ireland, arrives on the steps of the kitchen house and is placed under the care of Belle, the master's illegitimate black daughter. Lavinia learns to cook, clean, serve food, and cherish the quiet strength and love of her new family. In time, Lavinia is accepted into the world of the big house, caring for the master's opium-addicted wife and befriending his dangerous yet protective son. She attempts to straddle the worlds of the kitchen and the big house, but her skin color will forever set her apart from Belle and the other slaves. Through the unique eyes of Lavinia and Belle, Kathleen Grissom's debut novel unfolds in a heartbreaking and ultimately hopeful story of class, race, dignity, deep buried secrets, and familial bonds. I think this one will just be really interesting, and just kind of the time frame of when this takes place, and just kind of analyzing the kind of parallels that the racial issues that are taking place today, and how little has changed and how far we've come at the same time. So I'm really interested. I think this one will be very gripping, and I'm very excited to pick this one up as well. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below what books you plan on reading this month. If you've read any of these, let me know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.